Samuel Bowden, Mr. Referee from Tampa, Florida, sending love, peace, blessings to you. Hope your family and everyone's protected during this pandemic. Stay safe, hydration, get some sun, increase your vitamin C count, and protect yourself. Hopefully we'll get through this. I want to discuss today about this Katie Couric incident going after Denzel. Denzel Washington, is one of the most best talented actors to ever walk this earth. He's been in no trouble. He's been in many movies. He's been a role model. He's been married to one wife. He's been faithful. You heard no scandals about him. And I'm disappointed in this Katie Couric. I don't know why I should be, but disappointed in Katie Couric going after Denzel Washington by the interview back in 2004. Was she the one who was the aggressor, asking all kind of dumb, loaded questions that had some kind of innuendo behind it? And he answered it very, eloquently and very, intelligently. And that's the problem. They don't like intelligent black men who are alpha men, who can handle themselves. That's a threat to white folks. You know what I mean? See, they don't mind you being feminine. They don't mind black men wearing a dress. They don't mind black men acting all funny like that and tap dancing, buffoonery, all that kind of stuff. But you get somebody like Denzel who has a good wife, who has good marriage, has good kids, ain't been in no trouble, pays his taxes, do anything. That's a threat to them. They don't like that. And Katie Couric is trying to be relevant again by bringing up some old petty ass interview back in 2004. It's 16 years later. How many interviews she's done since then? How many? How many she did before that? You mean to tell me you never felt uncomfortable with nobody else, just Denzel Washington in 2004? But yet, during that same time period, right after that, you took his money for your colon cancer foundation. Get the money back. Better yet, why not take the money if you felt so uncomfortable? Denzel's a classic guy. I wouldn't have gave you shit. If you ask me, I wouldn't have gave you shit, especially after them loaded questions. But Denzel is just a class guy. He's a class act. He's a better man than I am. I wouldn't give you nothing. But Katie Couric, you wrong for that. You foul. And I tell you, melanated family, people like Katie Couric, you gotta watch them. They act like they all innocent and docile, but they just as bad as Megyn Kelly. She's the type of woman that'll go right along with Megyn Kelly. She claimed to be a nice, democratic woman or whatever you may be. But she's just as dangerous as Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly is just more outward, open with her racism. People like Katie Couric more discreet, more covert with hers. Okay, you have to be careful of these people. I'm telling you. Like D.L. Hewlett said, the worst place for a black person is in a white person's imagination. Okay, Denzel didn't do nothing to her. He just didn't fall for them old okie doke questions, them loaded questions she asked her back in 2004. She asked him, back in 2004. That's what that is. Okay, don't fall for that. Okay. The Me Too movement is exposed itself. It's being hypocrites. It's being hypocritical. The Me Too movement is for white women who don't get what they want. That's what that is. Okay, yes, there are some victims out there. Yes, I truly believe there are some victims. But the way it's going now, it's exposing itself. The Me Too movement, it can't pick and choose who they want to go after. You go after Joe Biden, or you didn't go after Joe Biden. You went after Trump. You went after Kavanaugh. You got to go after Joe Biden as well. You got to go after all of them. Okay. All right, you can't pick and choose. You got to be fair. You went after college, you got to go after everybody. Okay, and back to Katie Couric. Now, you worked NBC for 15 years with Matt Lauer, who is a creep, a true creep. You didn't feel uncomfortable with him. You worked next to him all the time. He slapped you on the behind. I remember that. That didn't make you uncomfortable. You didn't say nothing. You didn't file harassment charges. You didn't file complaints. All that noise you talk. About Denzel. You talking about Denzel 16 years later on some bull crap. But you worked 15 years with Matt Lauer hand in hand with him, but he never made you uncomfortable. Ain't that a blip? But anyway, peace, blessings, love, family. Shout out to you from Tampa, Florida. I wish you well, prosperity, health, and you take care of yourself.